Hello, it's Jeff Turner again with Imagine Strength, and we're back again with our next installment of our deeper dives into some of the equipment. This is our rowing back. In fact, this is in history for us. This is the very first not production model, excuse me, prototype made. This is the first one off the floor, and it came out very, very well. That shows you how good Clay is as a designer, Clay Steffi. I'm going to walk through this a little bit, and then I'm going to put Bob on here and have him show you what we do with the rolling back. Of course, rolling back is for the upper torso, those muscles that keep our shoulders up and back so that we stand tall. I mean, the biggest problem out there right now, when you look at our markets 55 and above, slump shoulders, neck going forward, knees going out, weak osteoporosis. This allows us to stand tall and keep our shoulders up and back. Okay, so this is what the rolling back is built for. Of course, you know, people know this machine, but there are very few people that are out there actually developing this machine. So here we go. We have, of course, a head pad, so you don't hit your head. Elbow pads that we can put elbows, either do it horizontal or put your hands up and do hands up vertical. So we have two different ways of doing it, depending on shoulder conditions or how people liked their protocol to be, how it fits. So we have that. Of course, the weight stack is the same as the others. We have weight stack, but you don't need a lot of weight for this machine. So we have a very small weight stack and, of course, still 2-pound increments. And the adjustability of using the weight stack for start and stop position, all of that. So as you can see, handles move up and down depending on the length of the forearm, which allows length of the forearm on different tall or short people frame-wise. We have adjustable here for depending on the length of the arms and the size of the person, whether it's girth, and of course the seat moves up and down. Okay. So Bob is on 4 and 1. So I'm going to have Bob come in, and we're going to start by doing horizontal movement. This is the way Bob actually likes it because his shoulders are actually bad. And because he's got such bad shoulders, we have to do it like this. So he's going to drop his arms down just slightly. I'll get out of the way. Chest goes up, elbows go back. You notice it rotates around the shoulder joint right here. Turn. Maybe not quite. There we go. Good. Turn. And we'll come back. Stop right there. Good. Perfect. And back in. So now he's going to raise his arms up. And he's going to chest goes up, shoulders go back, and he's going to drive around. So 2 different ways of doing this machine, 2 different exercises, depending on somebody's condition in their shoulders. A very simple machine, but does a lot of work up through the upper torso, the scapulas, around the scapulas with the rhomboids, you know, trap area, rear delt. So a great little machine. So now that we did that, we're going to go in and do a complementary exercise that goes with it, and that's our torso arm pull down. So, okay, this is our torso arm pull down. Now, before Bob comes in, we have multiple different handle positions. Main thing that we've been able to do here too is make an adjustable pad. With this adjustable pad, we can do different exercises in and out, and allows you to keep somebody forward and have the plane of travel different. Okay, so we're going to put this back because we're going to start with the row, a typical row with the hands, palms facing your face. So basically, same thing, seat up, just up and down. We'll put Bob down here at 6. That's where we normally use that. Reach the hands. We get a full, pretty close stretch, but we're very much about joint safety. So we don't want the elbows to go above the eye level too far. Okay, that gets hard on the shoulders. But we can adjust all that through the range of motion here. And of course, the start and stop position. Most of our people are at 3 to 4 on here. So it allows us to adjust for range of motion on anybody's own condition as far as their shoulders and or arms, elbows, those kind of things. So come on in, Bob. Pretty simple. So these are not going to take a long time for these to show you what we're doing here, because you guys know these machines are very similar anyway. Of course, we have a belt. And again, we have the heavy belts made out of metal, almost like your airplane seat belts, because the plastic ones break, the cheap ones break. Hands will go underneath. You notice he's got basically a full stretch. We will turn him slightly early, like we typically do. Now this is somewhat light, but go ahead, Bob. And as he comes down, he's going to be able to come down and reach around, squeeze. So do the curve. Yep, right there. That's how we normally do it. So we use this this back pad here to allow us turn to get the abdominals involved very well, round into it. See it? Good. So this is an adjustable back pad to allow for more involvement of the abdominal structure here. Okay, so now we're going to do the middle grip, which is basically bring his hands back. Yep. Chest goes up. Now he's going to stay forward, but to keep the chest up and then work around. And then, of course, we do 1 rep that way. You can pop it out. Go 1 more. You can, this one can go all the way around. Now I'm going to have him sit forward just a little bit more, Bob. Yep. Hang on. There. Now that's on 3. So now he'll pull the elbows from the front to the back. But it keeps him forward. So we can even go farther forward, depending on the size of somebody, but just a nice wide grip pull. Right there, and then back. So that's basically the 2 movements. Torso arm, rolling back. They complement each other because you could pre-fatigue and come in here and use biceps, extra, your arm strength to keep going. But they work very, very well. But again, they're made so that they need you as a trainer. They're made so that people will go, wow, okay, I wouldn't know how to set this up. Plus, they need the proper protocols of how you guys train. You can use this at a 4-4, 5-5. You can go 10-10. That's up to you. But that's what they're made for. They're great tools, but need to be applied, and they're very much trainer-centric. Okay? So there you go. Thank you.